Good evening and welcome to the Dark Mom Consortium for May the 20th, 2025. I am Mom, and I'm here. And we're going to be doing, we're not going to be doing this tune, Operation Riposte. If anybody needs to do some red alerts, we're here to do that. And anything else your little hearts desire. Let's see what's coming up tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow, destroy cruisers, battleships, dreadnoughts, in the Gongra battle zone. Well, for that one, teamwork makes the dream work. Let me strongly encourage you to make a team for that one. Since, in theory, I have class tomorrow. In reality, we'll see. Let's see. There's stuff. What is that? I have a new chip. Huh. Don't know where that came from, but okay. No, we're just going to hang on to that. I just spent time trying to get all my salvaging done on a different account and had to send it in from all sorts of accounts all over the place. I also need Undine Battlezone and 2 Lucari TFOs. Okay. Owie. Let's see. Well, I just opened up the Ark Royal. What came up with a Napier? There we go. Wow, lots of science consoles. Do I like that one? Yes. Only 5 Undine. What, you just go and do that? You already mentioned that. That's the ITZY one? I have not renamed this ship. I think I'm going to have to wait till I come up with something clever for it.
Hey.
Hello, Joshua. I didn't hear you come in. That's
No.
weird. Usually I get a little doodly-doo sound when people come in.
You know, I've increased my ground build.
Well, that's amazing. What does that
And
mean?
seems down, so no worries, I can get in another way. Because when you have your account linked in like 7 different places, makes it really handy to log into anywhere.
Yeah, as long as you can play it there.
Yep, Epic, Arc, I can play anywhere.
I can't go through Epic. I can go through Steam, Arc, and more often than not, just through the C drive.
Would you like to do a ground patrol real quick?
After you give me just a minute here to clean out this inventory just a little bit. And then, yeah, sure.
How bad your inventory?
Well, I just equipped a ship, so all the stuff that I tossed out of there went into the inventory, and it's a lot easier to just run over and get rid of it over here, as it's much more efficient.
Well, shall we say you're gonna like the build? It's on theme with the character,
Okay. What's the character?
an Andorian.
Okay. Satalia says, if we do a ground, can I equip Stabby Badgey? Of course you can equip Stabby Badgey.
Stabby Badgey is more than welcome to join.
Yeah, do I have a Stabby Badgey on this one? No, I have a Mark II Stabby Badgey. It's not real Stabby Badgey. Stabby Badgey Light.
Saying this, you would enjoy the build.
Hang on a second. Since you said that, Satalia, just for that, give me a moment here.
I don't tell you're going to start opening up.
No. Let's see if I can get this one real quick without it going live here. Come on, I just want a line that I can copy. There we go. There. Now I have a line that we can copy. I have that and that. Have I got stuff on there? I've got stuff on there. Okay. Don't let me... Good evening, Mr. Dave. Don't let me forget to equip everything before we go off and do space. We're on Schroll, okay. And on Citalia. And what are we doing for ground?
How about the patrol ground, the Mirror Universe one? The Borg one, Jupiter Station.
Jupiter Station. Okay, give me 1 sec here to find if I've got toys. Mr. Dave, I am always happy to be your friend. That just sounds kind of ominous there. Yeah, Jupiter Station isn't very difficult. I mean, you can, but...
Oh, the Borg don't like my build.
Borg don't like any build. You okay, Mr. Dave? Don't make me worry about you. I need to get an answer from Mr. Dave before we can start. Okay, that's fine, Mr. Dave. I not only miss our Star Trek convention times, I miss our Hatch Chili times, my dear. Okay, so Jupiter... This is a patrol, though, so everybody has to launch it. Are we doing advanced?
I would do an elite earlier.
Okay, we're going to do Jupiter Station Showdown on Elite. Okay. I don't know the Golden Girls theme, Citalia. My mom watched it all the time, but it would be a matter of... I was in the office side of the house working, and it'd be like 10:30, and I know she'd be settling in for her afternoon or morning cup of tea and snack, and I'd go in and join her. Good evening, not knowing. If you are ready, we can launch Jupiter Station Showdown on Elite. I'm launching. Let's see what happens.
You've arrived.
Nope, that didn't work.
Forgive me if I skip the pleasantries. I've been shot and a lot of my
I came in with my full team,
drones.
but not team. Let me leave here and try that again.
I came in as I launched myself.
Yeah, but did you come into just your team?
No, I came in with your team.
Oh, it wasn't showing you on my team at all. Okay, let me try that again. We're still teamed. Citalia, it's not going to pull you in. You have to launch yourself. It's a patrol. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it pulled me in with my full ground team, but nobody else. We will wait for you, Citalia, because we need Badgey. It's called Jupiter Station Showdown. I want to learn to cook, but I also want to lose some weight too. Well, if you cook for yourself, you tend to lose weight.
Are you ready?
Well, this is interesting. We've got a team of 8 people here, 7 people. We've got a lot of people here. Let us do this thing. Oh my god, I have Stabby Badgey! I have Stabby Badgey! Get him, Stabby Badgey!
What do you think of my infinite armor?
Hold on, don't keep running away. I can't see you. Oh, nice. You ran away. I couldn't see you. Badgey for the win. Well, somebody has joined us, but I changed my screen.
I don't know what you need, and frankly, I don't care.
That sounds like Borg King to me.
Oh.
Hi, Borg King. Oops, remodulate. How about if I just switch weapons?
I hope
Yeah,
you don't mind me
window.
bringing the cold
Oh, no,
to this
that's
patrol.
fine. That works for me.
One thing about it, it's definitely doing a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. Well. How are you doing, Board King?
Good.
We're starting off with old board ground patrol. Oh, with 2 stabby badgies.
One thing about it, I'm definitely killing these boar quicker than I normally regularly would.
Which ground patrol are you doing?
Jupiter Station Showdown. It is a Borg
Okay.
ground patrol.
Okay.
Handy if you want to do about 20,000 damage or if you need to take care of a good quantity of Borgies. But Mr. Dave, those sodas are not conducive for weight loss, just letting you know, which you probably already know. Where's my cursor?
Wait,
There's my
what?
cursor.
Who, what?
Drinking a ton of soda isn't great if you're trying to lose weight. It's delicious, but not particularly good for trying to lose weight. Good evening, Queen Elizabeth. So I'm watching some show out of England. It's kind of a gossip show, which I'd never seen before, not this particular one. And they're talking about Charles's last words before he passes away. And I'm like, did I miss something today?
What do you think of this build?
It's very effective. I'm barely having to do anything, and I play this one a lot.
Wait, did King Charles die or something?
Not that I'm aware of. That's the thing. It's not in the news. So I'm thinking, is this some kind of like, soap opera type thing that's going on? But using the English royal family or something?
Yeah.
Stabby
We would
badgy?
know about. Here's the thing. We would know about it. It'll be all over the UK TV network.
Yeah, really. You would think.
I mean, George Wendt passed away today.
He did?
Yeah, George Wendt.
Oh, that's too bad. There's a joke to
Oh.
be made there, but I'm not going to do it.
If you're wondering what the base of this build is the green set from the winter event.
I gathered as much.
It's on theme with the Andorian, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a cold thing. Fine. Badgey, go get him. I don't know if that was yours or mine, Natalia, but there's a bit edgy on a Borg's head just going crazy. And how are you doing this evening, Your Majesty? And somebody else has joined us. Oops.
Oh, okay. Graz. It's a
Hi,
Graz.
Graz.
Rosabo.
Let's see if I can revive some of my people while Badgey's out doing the Badgey thing. Nope, 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 nope. I want to save my people first. Thank you. Need a little help here.
I'll keep Marshal Janeway right here for you.
I just gotta get my people back. Yes, we know. Take down the drones. Blah, 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 blah. Got it. I want to shoot that guy.
Well, then shoot him.
Yeah, I can't target him. He's an NPC. Thank you, Badgey.
I'm keeping Marshal Janeway very cold.
You know, we gotta get all these other drones out of here first, though. I'm glad to hear it. I think we're all going to need to team up to get these drones down before we take out Janeway. Now get her. Well, that was challenging.
Hey, it gave you all of us a good challenge.
Oh no, that was fun. Challenging isn't necessarily bad. Challenging is just challenging. When it gets too simple, it gets boring.
I just want to demonstrate my new build.
Very effective.
Very
effective.
cold. I'm definitely gonna cool off Thor Mediator tomorrow with this build. Because why not? Right?
Yep,
Cool off some
absolutely.
people.
Yep, just don't forget to comment on how well Badgey did to help out.
Oh, Badgey. He's just a no-nonsense stabby Badgey.
Oh, he is indeed. Let's see. Mr. Dave says, Mom, I got a new PC tower, but it seems to be overheating and shutting down like my old tower. I don't understand why because I'm in a cool house with an open area.
Simple.
Hmm.
New thermal paste.
It's a new computer.
Yes. But if they haven't properly seated the CPU fan or something like that, that's maybe the reason why it's overheating and it's shutting down automatically to protect itself.
Right, I get that, but why would it be the same issue he had with the old computer?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's
Since it's two
I don't
computers and one's old, one's new, um,
take it
one
back
thing.
to the manufacturer.
Well, yeah. I have mine lifted off the ground by about an inch to keep airflow moving because it's on carpeting, which definitely helps. I also have a SSD in there, which definitely helps. Any other thoughts, folks? Graz, Board King, Taz, we're here at STaz.
CPU fan connected? The actual cable that connects from the CPU fan to
I
the
assume the fan
motherboard?
is working. The internal fan is working, yes?
I'm just racking through my brain of what it could be. So, yeah.
It works the majority of the time.
Majority of the time. Hmm.
I'm going to assume you've got it hooked up with a surge protector, yes?
That sounds like a faulty CPU fan to me.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah.
If you bought it locally, Mr. Dave, take it over and have them take a look at it.
Yeah.
What is the Brig channel on Discord? It is if you are not chatting, you're in AFK. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Best Buy will take a look at it. If it's a good Best Buy, they'll have people in there who can look at it. But yeah, the Brig is
Yeah.
just if you go AFK. So, Citalia, if you go off to make lunch or something and you had your mic open and you forget about it after 30 minutes, it throws you in the Brig.
By the way, there's a unique feature of that Brig
Mm-hmm.
that really doesn't work very well. You're not allowed to disconnect from it. The disconnect is grayed out.
In my Brig?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. I'll be right back. So it is, but you can move yourself back up to a different channel when you come back.
Yeah.
And then you can disconnect.
You can't straight disconnect from that channel.
Nope, you can't. I'll mention it to
Yeah.
Pi and see
I
if...
just thought to bring that up to you because obviously I didn't mention it last time because you guys were gone before I got back.
Interesting. I will mention it to Pi and see if he will take a look at that. So if you guys were remembering when we ended the stream last night, I couldn't post to YouTube. It just wouldn't connect to it. Turns out Twitch was not connecting to YouTube last night. It had nothing to do with me. So I felt so much better. Wee oh wee. Wee oh wee. So when did you buy it, Mr. Dave? Just out of curiosity.
Wait, what happened?
His
Like
new
what?
PC is overheating.
Oh.
How about you tell the ladies and gentlemen what I were doing the other night after the stream? Got Mum.
You'll have to refresh my brain because it's completely not
I
working.
was breaking out the bounds of the new Space Star.
Oh yeah, he was outside.
Hello.
Hello.
Red Alert event? Anyone?
Sure. I do believe Citalia also has some Undine and 2 Lucari TFOs. And I still need to do not Peril over Papa, whatever the new one is on at least one of my 2 accounts tonight. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. Actually, Mr. Dave, Joshua might be right too with the there may not be good contact with the cooling fan and the paste, which is really easy to have happen. That's the #1 thing that just keeps popping up.
Mm-hmm.
So before we do anything, let me put some stations together.
Yeah,
Put
there's
stations, have fun.
probably 100 different reasons why a cooling fan might not be working properly.
Yeah, it's so annoying when it's a new computer.
Oh yeah.
I'll do a red alert.
Especially if it's custom built.
Yeah. Yes, we did say red alert.
I'll do a red alert if you're
Okay, give me a second.
forming team.
Right, yeah, I am. I'm trying to put together a...
Let me swap to my main to make this even quicker. Because my main's even quicker than that one.
Yeah. Are we doing Borg or Tholian?
I prefer
Or
Tholians,
both.
but I'm not picky.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say this. Borg or Tholian are the 2 red alerts to go to.
Yep.
Because
You know
you're
You know what they fixed with this event?
What?
You now can solo it.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's nice.
Because for a while there, they actually had it broken.
Yeah, I know.
They now fixed it. So now you can solo it.
Sweet.
Yay, yep. Yeah, I'm looking right now. I can head in there right now if I wanted to, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but to be honest, it's a whole lot quicker if we have at least 4 or 5 people that know what the heck they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also at the same time, those 4 or 5 people that know what they're doing have the DPS to back it up.
Well, I'm going to be deleting stuff with the ship I'm going into.
Mr. Dave has now asked, now if I could find a way to wipe my HDD and get rid of bloatware, that would be marvelous. If you've got a micro center near you, take it to them. They will do it.
I know a friend who knows how to do that. Anyway.
I mean, you can do it, but micro center probably
Yeah.
Best Buy will do it too, depending on the Best Buy.
Also, I think CC Cleaner.
It might, yeah.
App,
CC Cleaner is pretty good.
yeah,
We used to use it at work.
but yeah, it is probably not the absolute best, but for an average for an average Joe program, it helps out. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't want that program, uninstall. I don't want that one, uninstall.
Well, I have 3 computers, PCs, and 5 laptops. And went to Micro Center and said, hey, I need to move all this onto an external hard drive. And they said, okay, it's $100 a machine. Not bad. I mean, it's horrible, but... And then a couple hundred for a new external hard drive. And I'm like, oh, no. I have external hard drives. Well, we need one with X amount of space. I'm like, I have 3 10-terabyte hard drives. Is that sufficient? That should do it. But I have my husband's old computers, my old computers, all my old laptops. Too much stuff.
Now here's the question for everyone:
Mm-hmm.
How much storage is too much storage?
Well, 3 external 10-terabyte hard drives is fine. If I could get some bigger stuff, I would.
How about some petabyte hard drives?
No. Petabyte is just enough. I would say probably 20 exabytes would be a little too much.
Well, my thing is I've got mostly video files, and they just take so much space.
Oh yeah.
And I could just clean them, yes, I know, but
I don't. For those that are here in the U.S., sadly, Redbox has gone out of business.
Oh,
Well, where I work at, we had an Xbox Redbox out right outside, and someone had broken into it.
oh,
And keep in mind, they've gone out of business, and they've pretty much told us we don't care about what happens to the DVDs and Blu-rays. So, and pretty much, corporate told us if the employees want to take home the DVDs, go ahead.
ooh,
So, pretty much, I went ahead and combed through what was left and said, "Oh, I'm taking this home." And then, pretty much, I'm the type that I know how to rip the DVDs and put it into digital format.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so pretty much it's like, hey, say DVD, I can go ahead and put it onto my iPhone or my Kindle and watch it when I want to. Now, keep in mind, the program in question is, at least here in the U.S., copyright laws state that any DVDs that you own,
Mm-hmm.
is DVDs, Blu-rays, CDs.
Right.
You are legally allowed to make a copy for yourself.
For your own purposes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So as long as you're not distributing say copy to friends, yeah, you're legally allowed to make a copy for yourself, just in case something happens to, let's say, the DVD breaks for some reason.
Well, shall I launch us for a Tholian?
Sure.
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 There you go. We
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 will.
will.
We will.
I went through all of my DVDs, only to discover that some of them are not for this area, which annoys the heck out of me.
You mean they're for European region
Yeah, they are.
or Asia or whatever?
It's not for here.
This Borg or Dolian?
Tholian.
I see Borgs.
Yeah, there's Borgs
Well,
here.
they're facing off against the Borg.
I mean, you can fight the Borg too, but there's Tholians and Borgs. Kill them all.
Don't worry, I plan to.
Hey, apparently I'm getting one of my endeavors done. It's like, oh, yay.
Yeah, I was
Am I going
doing this on all of the accounts earlier today and was getting endeavors done. I'm like, oh, well, that's a surprise. Pleasant one, but a surprise.
are we going to...
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, apparently the simulator actually survived all the way to the end.
Wow.
There
That
you are.
was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Weird.
Yeah, pretty much the Tholian and Borg are...
They're-
those two railroads are the quickest to do. And if you're needing marks, they're only going to give you anywhere between 20 to 50 marks.
Yeah, but
depending
how
on
long did
if-
that take us? Less than
10
a half.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much you're in and out in pretty much a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, and pretty much if you're doing this back to back for 30 minutes, you're going to outpace.
You're going to spend more time
and-
getting in and out of there than you are in the
Actually,
actual
in there.
fight.
Yeah, and also the thing is, the marks that you can get, you're going to get more marks in there.
Yeah.
If you do 30 of those,
Yeah,
than you would actually doing a specific
Yeah.
TFO.
Yeah, and it's so much faster.
Hello.
Hello, Black Cat. We heard you coming in there.
Hey. Yeah. Can you shoot me and my friend Echo a invite to the fleet?
Oh, to the fleet. I need your names.
Yeah. This is the Ashka, my new Delta recruit.
Are you already in the fleet?
On my main accounts, yeah.
You can invite yourself, you know.
It's just a little hard for me to put both accounts up at the same time.
You don't have to. You go into roster, you go into invite. Who do you want for an invitation?
Ashka, Ashka.
At Firewolf?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you have to do, and then the next time you log into that tune, that invitation will be sitting there. What's your friend's name?
Echo space J dot space Mooncaller.
Oh, that was a fun typo. Echo space J dot?
Yeah. So there's a dot, like a period after
Oh.
the J.
Okay. Is there a space
and then Mooncaller.
And what's the at?
At Echo. Crap, I'm forgetting the numbers. Give me 1 second. I gotta swap over to the other Discord again.
And again, you can invite people yourself. You don't need a fleet admiral to do it. Yes, Satalia, we had a Graz on the team, but we also had a Joshua on the team. We were not lacking for people with pew-pew power.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much Josh, myself, and a few other people know what the heck we're doing and have the DPS to back it up.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, just everything
you're
went
here.
quiet there.
By the way, Satalia
Okay,
did comment that Jenny had joined the team, Borg King.
Janai.
Yeah, Jenny.
Janai.
Jenny.
Hello, Janai.
For those of you not knowing, Borg King's ship is 867
Okay,
of 5309. So we know the
Mom,
joke.
No, that's my character
so
name. My ship name is Kyria Layson.
It's at Echo hashtag 9795.
Okay, let's see if that goes. Nope. Already in a fleet. They have to leave that fleet.
He shouldn't be in a fleet.
He's in a fleet.
He just created the character.
Well, probably somebody saw that there was a character out there not in a fleet.
Did you do a capital on the E, J, and M?
Yes.
Okay.
It says he is already in a fleet. Somebody may have sent him an invitation and he thought it was this
He might
one.
have accidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It
Give me a
happens.
sec.
Let's see. Satalia needs 2 Lucari TFOs. Is everybody okay with a Zenkethi front?
I was about to bring that one up.
Well, there you go. We're going to do Zenkethi front. Is everybody ready to rock and roll?
Sure.
Rock and roll
Wee woo.
engaged. Wee woo. We'll do this all
And
for
no
you,
DPS
Satalia.
reader today?
Pardon?
No, anyone doing DPS reader, whatever you call it?
Parsing? No, not for this one. There's too much
okay.
downtime in Zenkethi front.
Yeah, and also at the same time, 3 or 4 people can be going in different directions at the same time.
So the reason that ISC works and ISA works really well is everybody is basically in continuous fire and in a small territory, so it can read everything more accurately.
Yeah.
Satalia was going to say
Pretty
the
much-
bad word. Bad words. She was going to say the bad words because it's part of the Lucari, but you know what, Satalia? You want to do that one? Go do it. On your own. You know the rules.
Yeah, you have to give them at least a minimal of 750 to 1,000 keys.
I thought we said 1,000
Up
keys.
front.
It has to be
Up front.
1,000, and you can't buy me a drink instead because I can't drink for a couple of days.
Okay, Mom. I was able to get him in for us.
Okay, there you go. Easy peasy. You can invite people in as long as we got room.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm helping him level up a new tune. So, his main account email got hacked at one point, so he's having to start over from scratch.
Yes.
Ouch.
If your
That-
email gets hacked, please remind everybody two-factor authentication.
Yep.
That inhales profusely.
Yep. And now he's doing it through Steam, which makes it a little bit easier for him. So.
It's funny. I have Adobe Creative Cloud, and I had an account for myself, and I had an account for work. And for work, the backup was to my personal stuff. So to this day, even though I've been gone from that company for 6 months, I was at the gym and I get an alert. Somebody's trying to get into your account.
Yep.
Call up the head of IT
Guess what
going,
my Delta
"Hey."
recruit is?
What?
A Ferengi.
Ah, there you go. Speaking of, how long are they doing Delta recruits?
June 3rd or 5th,
Ele-
something like
11th, or something like that, somewhere around that time.
that. I thought it said June, like, I know it was a
June is
single
fine.
digit
It's
number.
not this week.
Yeah.
Come on,
So
can't
I
kill
went ahead
anything.
and created it, and as long as you create it, you'll get the device.
No.
Yeah.
Not just create
Huh?
it. You have to get all the way to the device, which
Complete
means
the
going
tutorial,
through the
yeah.
tutorial.
Yeah.
Boy, this ship is
It's-
super ineffective. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to build something nice for it.
I once I got out of the tutorial phase, I grabbed my escort carrier. That's what I'm going to be running on this one. All right, I got to head back over to him though.
Okay. I have a bomb, which is scary because this is not a great ship yet. Hold on. Oh, I'm going to the... That one down there where Joshua
Right.
is. I'm going to the one where Joshua is, unless somebody's already got a bomb down there.
I'm just randomly.
It's okay. Kill
Acting
those things
thing.
and I'll drop this bomb there. That works for me.
It's the premonition. Glass if you want to run.
So this is the Ark Royal that I just opened up.
That's what I'm flying right now. Along with every other weapon I can think of.
Oh, Dreadnought's about to appear.
On the way to Dreadnought. Does anybody got a bomb? Oh, come come to help you, Satalia, since it looks like you're working on a bomb there. Oh, good. There's 2 bombs here. Good.
Is that what the one with the battleship?
Got
Okay,
a bomb.
Dreadnought's taken care of.
I'm on my way with a bomb.
This ship is so effective.
No. No, let them die. I've got my bomb first. If I can get there. Step it, Graz! Stop being efficient.
If you're not gonna die, I'm gonna.
Fine.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, but not sorry.
That's fun.
No
Yeah.
bombs, yeah. 150 marks. Yay.
Yay!
That's fleet marks for me though. So
Lots of uses for fleet marks. I think it was in your Armada, Graz. Somebody was if somebody could completely fund one of the projects with like 20,000 fleet marks in one go, they'd give them a T6 Infinity ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm quickly going through everything going, do I have... No, I don't have it. Not on one tune. So I thought, you know what? I think I'll try and save up some decent marks. This one's up to 6,000, but the next time I'll be ready.
I funded one project on my own with like 4,500.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Every now and then it works. Let's see, is there anything? No, this is Strike Group. There's nothing available for Strike Group. Oh, hold on. There is. I don't have a ton of fleet credits on this one. Haha, I'm going to steal that one.
What
But I'll be nice.
devilishly good ship should I drive now?
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm thinking, and I know what you're thinking. The USS War Crimes.
I know what you're thinking. Do I have 5 ships or only 6? Or 6 ships or only 5?
I see a Satalia behind me in space.
Yes, we're all here together. What's next, people?
Resistance Starbase 1?
Works for me. Is that good for anybody else?
Bye bye me.
Oh, I do need to do Operation Riposte at some point. I brought Badgey with me on a time travel excursion, and well, Julius Caesar's last words are now, "Et tu, Badgey?" Did you say resistance or defense?
I said resistance.
Okey-doke. Elite or advanced?
Elite.
Okay. Wee woo.
Wee woo. Are we to the woo?
So, Satalia, I'm going to start writing down these badgies for the evening show. Moopsies in the morning, but we'll do badgies in the evening as long as I can come up with decent badgies.
Are we waiting for
Yeah,
someone?
sometimes it takes a moment. You know, they have to go in there, vacuum out the scenario, dust off everything, make sure all the popcorn's swept up from the floor.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
Hey, when I was cleaning the theater one time, I found a $20 bill.
Yeah. I went to Noodles and Company a couple of months ago. I went up to order, looked down, there's a 50 on the floor, just sitting there. Nobody else in the restaurant, so it must have been there for a while. And I told the person, they said, okay, we're going to put it in the safe, and if nobody comes in and claims it, come back in a month and it's yours. Came back in a month, nobody had claimed it. It was a very well-to-do area where dropping a 50 is probably no big deal.
Hey, I got a $100 bill a couple months ago.
Nice. Personally or just
Right.
at work?
No, someone dropped it at the register,
No.
and yeah, yeah. So they gave it to me, and I'm like, well, if anyone comes back for it, you'll have to. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then no one came back for it. I show my boss, like, well, I'll put it in the safe, and no one comes back within a week. I'll let you have it. I'm like, okay.
Did he give it to you?
Yeah, she gave it to me.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
Something like that happened to me at my first job. Found a 20. Yeah, now keep in mind this was, God, 25 years ago.
One at 20 was worth something.
Yeah, 20 was like at
20
50 today.
Yeah. 20 could buy you a house back in those days.
It's like, yeah,
Get you a full tank of gas.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
No. You can buy a full tank of gas, have enough for a 2 or 3 sodas
Yep.
for whoever was going with you, and snacks.
Yep. Back when a 20 was a 20.
Yeah. Nowadays, a 20 could, depending on your car, maybe give you a full tank of gas.
It does give me a full tank of gas in my new car, but that just means that I've got a small gas tank.
Yeah.
Versus my SUV, which $50 to fill that thing up. But it would also go forever.
Is it diesel or gas?
Gas.
Okay.
Diesel gets weird. Sometimes it's super cheap, sometimes super expensive.
Yeah, it just depends on where you're at.
Satali says, I never find random money. It's usually easiest to find random money in people's wallets.
Can we just appreciate the amount of pets that we have in the match
Oh
so
yeah,
far?
no, we have a fine map going on here. I've got the wild weasels. I've got
I got wild weasels. I got the enterprises.
I got the enterprises. I've got,
got,
the what else we got in here?
I got the temple disorder.
Am I the only one that doesn't have a pet build?
This isn't a pet build, it's just pets I have. I've got the Type 14 shuttles. It's not an intentional pet build, it's just I had them and I was throwing things on here before I died just now.
No, I think I'm an intentional pet build because gotta love pets.
So Talia says if you find random money in people's wallets, you also get free room and board as a bonus. So true. It's Moopsy. Sean the non-believer. Sean.
I had that in my head too. Sean the non-believer.
And I will make it a 3-ton.
Do you even hear yourself?
We're taking some fire. Please assist. You worked out.
Yeah,
Shut
really.
up.
The line that we don't hear is, we just like messing with you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think it's
Thanks for
stopped one to
coming. Have a
where
pleasant journey home.
Say
I think
again.
it's stopped one to where we can hear them saying, "Just kidding."
Yeah.
No, it's thank you for coming. Have a pleasant ride home.
Oops. We did that again. There we go.
What was that?
That was a Murloc.
Murloc?
That's from World of Warcraft.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know that.
Wow.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
No, I'm dying.
Oh, we definitely have to tweak this ship.
Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
The amount of Odyssey-class vessels that come to assist.
Here come the Borg assimilators. Keep fighting.
I didn't need those eyeballs, and I think it was me.
I'm keeping track of who does what with the bright lights.
That wasn't
I
me
will-
intentionally.
I will be sending out a eye doctor bill to those people.
No, you won't.
Evacuation ship is
Hey, he can send it to you. You don't have to pay it.
See,
Oh, he'll have to be able to read the address before he can send the letter.
Excellent point.
No.
And
I know what I'm doing when I'm blinding people.
failure to pay will pretty much wage garnishments will be tripled.
You gonna charge
The
him in keys?
subspace channel you are trying to reach has been disconnected.
see, then you'll need their address.
No, the bill will come after the stuff has been done.
But I haven't fired
Yeah.
any bright lights yet, so.
Yeah, I did something that gave a bright light, and I don't know what I did. I launched something. That wasn't me, though. That was not me.
Bright light, bright light.
Yes, yes.
If I feed y'all after midnight, are you gonna turn into a gremlin?
Usually, yeah.
You know, because of the bright light and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh no, I died again. If they refuse to pay, send Badgey. Graz died.
I almost died, but I
Oh, I did.
I got
definitely
better.
died.
got better though.
Yeah, you just walked off the death there.
Exactly. 'Tis a flesh wound.
Listen, yeah. Put your arms off. No, it's not.
Worse.
Yeah,
Oh, you have
Mom, did you see the movie The Batman?
The Batman. I've seen the Wild Wild World of Batwoman, but I don't know if I've seen the Batman. What is it? It's not the Mexican
it's,
Lucha Libre movie, is it?
It's supposed to be an early years Batman, and in that he glides like
Glides through the air
down
with
the
great
street,
speeds.
and he just face first hits an overpass, makes that flip, and like seriously breaks his neck if you have to believe what you just saw. He gets up and he walks it off like death is nothing.
There is a 2022 movie. Is that the one
Called
you're
The
talking about?
Batman.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is The Batman. With Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, Jeffrey Wright, John Turturro, Peter
what's the
Skarsgård.
Twilight guy.
Andy Serkis is in it.
It's with the kid from Twilight.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, he's supposed
Yeah,
to be
so
Bruce Wayne.
he glides down the street, hits that overpass, flips over a vehicle, and just hits the street. Nobody can survive that. That is impossible.
Hey,
He gets up and walks off death like it's nothing.
it's like the Black Widow movie. If you did the physics, they die. But they don't. Of course they don't die.
I haven't seen the Black Widow
You
movie.
haven't missed anything.
I haven't even seen that Batman movie with Robert Patterson, whatever his name is.
Pattinson, and neither have I, and apparently neither have a lot of people. Many are the people who have not seen that movie.
Many are the Borg that will die to my new ship.
Who did we lose?
Me.
We lost Joshua. Mom, did you see the... Yes, I did, Satalia. I did indeed see the Honest Trailers video of Snow White. Still not as good as the chat music videos of Snow White. Those are the best. Well, we lost Joshua. Oh no! Well, what shall we do next? Who needs what? Who wants to do what?
I did my endeavors earlier.
Hi, Lance. Black Widow was a fun run. No, it could have been a fun run, but it got stupid. There's a difference. No, Satalia, if we do Lakari number 2, that is the bad word, and we don't do the bad word around here. Please understand, Lance, I love comic book movies. I truly do. It's just Black Widow wasn't great.
I'm just, to be honest, I'm superhero movied out.
I found Mom.
It has to be good. Satalia, Lucari TFOs are Draenor Beach Assault, but we need 2 teams of 5. We could do Draenor Gauntlet. That would work. That's not too bad.
What's Draenor Gauntlet?
It's the
Pearl over.
it's Peril over
Pavo.
Pavo, but it's done in the Draenor universe. You know, you get 3 stations that you have to guard. Alpha, Beta, Gamma. To each their own. Yeah, it's true enough, Lance. And Deadpool and Wolverine, love it. Loved it, loved it. Most of the Deadpools I liked. Most of the Wolverines I liked. I like X-Men. Some of the old Superman movies I liked. First Fantastic Four, loved.
Yeah, you said
First
the
or
first
the
one.
second?
First.
So you like the 1991?
Yeah. Oh, no, hold it. Is that the really old one?
Yeah,
No,
that's the
no,
one that never made it.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
I like the one with
2000.
was it Chris Evans playing Johnny Storm?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one. I like that
that's
one.
the second and third one.
Okay,
Jessica Alba.
yeah, the Jessica Alba one. That one's the one I like. After that,
Now, the fourth one.
We don't talk about that one.
Yeah, no. That one. No, don't.
We don't talk about that one.
The-
think, I don't even think that made $100,000 in sales.
it did, sadly, but it's just honestly the '90s one is better than that one, and that's saying something.
yeah,
It's like if I had to choose between the '90s one and the fourth one, I would put the '90s one to watch over and over again. You have to pay me a lot of money to see the fourth one.
I'm holding my breath on the one that's coming out. I mean, the initial reactions have been terrible, but that doesn't always mean anything.
The critics keep
Not if they do the Sonic.
Now,
Hamburgers?
keep in mind, the critics there are sometimes that the critics agree with the audience,
Yes.
and then there are times that the audience are on opposite ends.
Yep. Yeah. No,
So-
I'm not going to lift you up here. I love you, but I'm not going to lift you up. You can stay right there. You're fine. Does anybody want to join us? We're going to do Draenor Gauntlet.
Oopsie.
Moopsy? I'll have to rename you, Loki, to Moopsy. She's just looking at me going, nope. Nopedy, nope, nope, nope. Yes, you're a good girl. So, Lance, yeah, I'm not an anti-comic book movie person at all. I really enjoy a lot of them, but not all of them. So, some are just way too much fun.
I'll say this: the first Dead movie was a definite comic book service to the audience.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much they knew what to do. We wanted this, they gave it to us.
Works for me. Okay, I'm queuing us up for Drenur Gauntlet here. Because I'm not going to do gravity kills. Hold on, that's not going to queue, is it? Let's see, I think Joshua's still in the team over here. That's probably why this... Nope, 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 nope. That one.
You're being
Yeah.
scanned, Mom.
Pardon?
You're being scanned.
Being scanned. Ooh. I am being scanned. Look at that.
Joshua has left the task force.
Yes, he has.
I am Mirror Moopsy.
Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Drenur Gauntlet. Wee woo?
We will.
We will.
Wee woo. What else is a good comic book movie? Blue Beetle wasn't a good comic book movie, but it was at the same time. I think if it had come out like 3 years earlier, before the genre had kind of declined, it would have been better appreciated. But in terms of execution, I thought it was pretty good.
What about Birdman with Michael Keaton?
There is a Birdman movie?
Yes.
No. No. Oh, I'm going to have to go find that.
I like the old cartoon, though.
Yeah.
Birdman.
I was watching the live action Tick, which wasn't as good as the cartoon Tick.
There's 2 live-action Tick series.
Are there really?
An older one and a newer one.
We don't have a lot of time, so I'll
I
make
think I probably saw the older one because I was watching it like a year ago. Maybe 2 years ago. I like Harvey Birdman's Italia. We need a Harvey Birdman movie. Yes, exactly.
I will go to Gamma.
Okay. I will go any place with somebody else because my pew-pew is not strong. Stream Idol Good Thing? We can redo it. It can be Harvey Bird Mom.
So, was Arthur in a white moth suit or a gray moth suit?
enemy ships detected.
In what, the cartoon or the TV show?
TV show.
That's a good question. I think it was gray, to be
You're
honest.
going to Gamma or an Alpha too soon.
After this, obviously.
Oh,
Speaking of which-
sorry. So we fight and then we go to the...
Yes, we fight first.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Vengeance God is raiding with a party of 15. Greetings, Vengeance God.
Hi, Kale.
Scan the satellite.
Hello, hello. See, I actually didn't go over and switch to the beaver right back because I figured you might be here. Hi, how are you doing?
Was Patrick Warburton the Tick?
Yes,
or
yes, he was the Tick
That's
Then
the
you
older
watch
one.
in the cartoon.
2001?
I don't. Was he the Tick in a real life one? I'm doing
Yeah.
good, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Trexpert.
Here, I'll just leave this in your IM. We'll be able to find it.
He was only the Tick in the live action. Who voiced the Tick in the cartoon then? I really liked some of the original characters, Bat Manuel, versus when they put it in with American Made. I preferred Bat Manuel. It was a joke on so many levels.
Die Fledermaus.
Yeah, exactly. Townsend Coleman, huh?
Picking up multiple enemy signals on sensor.
And of course,
Get ready.
the human bullet.
Oh, I
Fire
don't-
me, boy.
I do not remember him. Oh, okay, going to weird ones.
That's from the cartoon.
Who remembers Mystery Men? Have a great night, Vengeance God. Say hi to the fam. No, don't die. I have absolutely nothing here to keep me from dying. Good. The bowler, yeah, exactly.
Oh, that episode of The Tick where they are in the corn army. And Elseed asks them, "What kind of soldiers are you?" And then the Tick says, "We're colonels."
Oh, God. Such a Tick joke. Bill Macy.
Great, though.
Sorry, William H. Macy, Janine Garofalo. Such a good one. And I can't remember the kid who was invisible, but only if nobody looked at him.
Ben Stiller.
No.
The
It was
kid's
a kid.
black.
Yeah. I think he was in a, oh God, what was the old channel for kids? Nickelodeon show.
It was a
Kel
channel for
Mitchell, right,
kids.
thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Casanova Frankenstein. The Blue Raja. And whoever the hero was that dies almost immediately. What was his name?
They need to make more The Tick.
The Tick is excellent. That's what it was. It was the last trip out to Vegas. I was staying in a hotel and they had episodes of The Tick, the live action Tick available, so I was watching that. Out
Yeah, they need to
in
make
Tulsa,
more. Definitely,
Oklahoma.
definitely, yeah.
Oh, I died.
Well, don't die.
What about Oklahoma?
I was staying in some hotel in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and after getting dinner, I camped out and watched like 6 live action episodes of The Tick. Trexpert, is that the more recent one? Or is that the older one?
Yes, that is.
That's the more recent one.
I linked both of them in your Discord, I am. Both of them are good rated, so.
The plots were a little heavier in the more recent one. Great, now I'm going to have to start naming some ships after the Tick. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Airface Chippendale.
Greg Kinnear. Yep, thank you.
The USS Sewer Urchin.
I do remember going to see Good Burger.
Mad
During the height of the
Bottomless
Keenan and
Bombs at
Kells.
midnight.
USS.
The Frick Frack was on.
There was a spoof movie. It was Charlie Sheen.
Hot shots.
Shots.
Hot Shots, yes. And the name of the ship was
Which
the
one, or-
USS. The first one, the USS SS. That's a good typo,
Like, there were
Trexpert.
2 of those. There were 2 of them.
There were 2 of them, and I've seen them both. Second one was great because it had Ryan Stiles in it. I love Ryan Stiles.
And Martin
Oh.
Sheen made an appearance.
He did, yeah. It was the SSSS. So for the anniversary of my husband's passing, my son and I decided to watch movies that my husband would have loved, or did love. So of course we were going to do Hot Shots, but instead we did, Nick River,
I thought it was
Okay.
the movie with Val Kilmer.
Yeah, that was the movie with Val Kilmer, because he passed away the day before, so. What was that one?
Satellite upgrades are now
Spy something.
No? Top Secret, thank you. See, I just have to ask, and Trexpert has all the answers.
It's a spy movie, wasn't it?
Kind of. It was somewhere between an Elvis Presley beach movie and a spy movie.
Are you gonna watch the new Naked Gun movie this year?
Yeah, I am. I'm hesitant because it was so amazing, but I love Liam Neeson, and I don't think he's going to F it up deliberately. Yeah, cautiously optimistic. There you go.
Pamela Anderson's gonna be in that.
Boo.
Oh, why? Boo?
She is not. She don't look like. She's not aged really well, in my opinion.
Is this some kind of bust? Yes, quite impressive, but that's... Or was that police... I think that was a Police Squad episode. No, that was...
No, that was Naked Gun 33 and a third.
Yep.
Where he goes to jail. On purpose.
No, that's in the second one that he goes to jail on purpose.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Or maybe the
it's
third
the
one.
third one. It's the third one.
It's the third one.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because that's also the one where they go to the Oscars.
Oscars.
Right, they go to the Oscars. And Pia Zadora's in it, if I remember right.
Who is that? That looks like Bill Donahue puking in a trombone. He died again.
Don't die. That's a bad thing.
Is this Elite?
No.
Okay, just wondering.
I don't think it is. I think I just did it for advanced. I didn't want to fail this for any reason, because then we have to do another one. Remember when Reggie Jackson tried to kill the Queen? Of course, that was the first episode. Or the first movie.
That was the first movie.
And my husband and I would often quote to each other, doesn't amount to a hill of beans, but this is our hill, and these are our beans.
Remember OJ putting his gun together and ending
No.
up with a cannon?
Oh, yeah! Yeah!
Ending up with a tank.
He starts screwing on the silencer and puts on the scope, and before you know it, he's sitting there with a howitzer. What the hell?
Yes, Airplane is indeed another fine quality movie from that genre. When they knew how to make a joke funny without beating it to death with a stick. Though the working title for the third Police Squad
Oh my
was
gosh,
going to...
I just died in like 2 seconds. I swear.
Have you got damage on you?
Surely you
checked.
must not be serious.
I am serious,
Checked
and my name's...
ship,
And don't call me
show
Shirley.
that have damage.
I still love Soul Plane.
Soul Plane?
Yeah.
Soul Plane.
I don't know Soul Plane.
Got Snoop Dogg in it as the pilot.
Hey, we had Barbara Billingsley for all the soul you need in Airplane. Please. Excuse me, stewardess.
It has
I
a
speak
scene
jive.
where the plane comes down the runway and it's purple and it's got spinning rims on the wheels and it starts hopping up and down like it's got hydraulics in it. It's brilliant.
Okay, my ship has no damage, and I'm just like dying
Well, don't
like within
die.
seconds.
I mean, that would be a simple enough solution. Simply don't die. What have we got? We've only got 2 minutes and 7 seconds left.
Let's see. I can't. I don't know if you guys can tell if I have damage on my ship.
No,
but
you don't have damage on your ship. I can see it from here.
But clearly, I'm dying like within 3 seconds of getting to the group.
Don't stand in the middle of them. Try and stay on the edge. So there is that fine art of telling a joke without over-telling the joke. And I think that the Police Squad, Airplane, all those movies really had that down to a science.
I'll put a little GIF in the stream chat channel.
Okie dokie.
Oh
I don't
lord,
know what's going on with my ship today, but I'm
that
just
does
like
not
dying
turn out well.
repeatedly.
You get a different version of it.
I presume you've got some sort of heals on yours? What have you got for shields? Go that way.
I have the Protostar.
Okay, that's
And it's at maximum. Usually that's really good shielding for me.
Who are we fighting? Yeah, you shouldn't be dying that much. Can you hang on for 17 more seconds is probably the question.
Probably not.
Well, don't stand in the middle of them then. Go over and stand by by Graz.
Oh, you know where he is.
He's at Beta.
We did it.
I
Yay,
don't
we
think I'd
did
be able
it.
to make- Yeah, I wouldn't make it there in time anyways.
Okay. Drexpert, I'm going to your link now. Let's see what we got here. I love how we always get a commercial before we'd get anything else. Oh, yeah, the Apocalypse Now thing.
How the heck did I get two Herc frigates?
What?
One of my endeavors is Herc frigates, and how the heck did I get those?
How did you get
the CFO?
Did you get it on? What?
Apparently, I got two Herc frigates on the CFO.
My God! All my traits went missing from my character.
Okay, that would explain why you're dying.
But how? My traits were on my character when I went on the other missions.
It's a feature.
I don't remember which traits I had now.
Nope. What I've always thought would be fun is Airplane 3, the reboot, where it's more or less a shot-for-shot and line-for-line remake of Airplane, but with gag updates and such, but it's Lane and Ted's son in the position of Ted, and it's everyone's son, daughter. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You know what would be a good sequel? Groundhog's Day 2. But what they do is, instead of making a sequel, they actually just re-release the original.
That's good. That's good.
Hello?
Of course, we all have to remember Airplane 2. Wasn't William Shatner in Airplane 2?
Yes.
Yes, he was up on the moon, like the commander of the station up there or something, if I remember right. It's been a long time since I've seen Airplane 2.
I never saw any of the Airplane movies.
You need to see the Airplane movies.
Yes, you do. Start with the one, then watch two. Trust me, they are good 80s spoof movies.
Yeah, I never grew up in the 80s. I'm more of a 90s kid.
These particular movies, Oz-TS, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for joining us. The movies, while they're definitely period pieces and reflect a lot of the humor of the time and also a lot of references to that period, are still really well done. Um,
I
Airplane,
feel
Hot
Soul
Shots, Top
Plane
Secret.
belongs in that.
Pardon?
I feel Soul Plane belongs at in that row of the airplane movies.
I will have to go look at. I don't think I've seen it. Maybe I have.
I posted a thing about it in Stream Chat channel.
Okay.
Two funny gifs and a little clip.
You put it in Stream Chat channel? Oh, there it is. Sorry, it
Yeah.
didn't update. Oh, okay. 2004.
Yeah. It is really funny.
Okay, so you're seen there with the guy directing the plane.
Yeah.
They actually do that in real life.
Well, yeah, they always did that, but like just doing a little dance.
Not knowing says, remember when movies made jokes and all it was jokes and everyone laughed? Now they can't say anything in them. It's why it's so much fun to watch people on YouTube watch Blazing Saddles for the first time.
Blazing
their
Saddles, now that was a
expressions-
good one.
So, if you want to have an amazing like Blazing Saddles experience
Yeah.
in the modern day,
Mm-hmm.
Paws of Fury: The Legend of Hank.
Yeah, you've mentioned that one a couple of times.
It has the K in there, and instead of people, it's dogs and cats.
So Frost wants to know who's getting married. Sean at the gym is getting married. And why is Badgey a bridesmaid? Why is Badgey a bridesmaid? I was at the gym and I can't
Because
remember.
Badgey can be whatever he wants.
Satalia, why is Badgey the bridesmaid? How did we get going on that one? Hang on. I was at the gym and this conversation was going on with Satalia.
Because who's gonna deny Badgey that role? Like, are you gonna tell him Badgey can't be a bridesmaid?
Oh, we were talking about she had a title for tonight's thing, which led to a joke about my wedding. And she went on to go, you shouldn't use Badgey as an usher. And we went from there. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That's why Badgey is homicidal. Yes, thank you, Satalia. Exactly. Yes, come over here, evil dog. It is way too early for a snack. Come here. Come here. I'm not going to pick you up over there. Come here.
Who would use Badgey as a bridesmaid?
Why not? It'll keep everybody in line. It's not like we're using Moopsy for a bridesmaid.
He's homicidal.
Yeah.
Moopsy's the catering.
Oh, God.
Oh no, Moopsy eats everyone.
Yeah. Frost says
He
I've
just
never been a
sucks out all
bridesmaid
their
and I'm not
bone
homicidal
marrow.
often. I've been a bridesmaid. It's
Bone marrow
boring.
Honestly, I do hate the fact that Star Trek Lower Decks ended in 5 seasons and 50 episodes.
I hate that it ended, period. They are working on the show by Tawny Newsome and somebody else, which will be a comedy set on a Ryza-like planet. Still Star Trek. Hopefully they can keep that good sense of humor going.
What they need to do is make a Lower Decks movie.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I would watch an hour and a half of Lower Decks. But they did
I'd watch the full movie.
Yeah, they did kind of wrap that up nicely, though. The whole story arc from season 1 to season 5 is actually beautifully crafted. You don't realize that you're getting little bits and pieces that work together until you get into those last couple of episodes, and it's kind of like, huh, wow, good writing.
Honestly, I would like to see it all fleshed out a bit more.
Yeah, I could go with longer seasons, but money, 10 season episodes.
Why they ended it on 5 seasons and 50 episodes?
Because that's what they did. At least they ended it.
They didn't have money for 6 more episodes.
10 more episodes. 10 episodes per season.
Yeah, so probably if they were to do a 6th season, it would also be 10 episodes.
Yep, exactly.
And we got to do a movie first.
I could go for a movie.
Bring the gang back together for the movie and then do another season.
Yeah, but what would you cover in the movie? I mean, you have to. Okay, having them get back together isn't difficult because they're all on the same ship except for Carol and. Did anybody go with Carol?
Her husband.
Yeah, but he wasn't on the ship originally.
No, it was just Carol and her husband, Cecil.
All right, so that leaves the whole crew
And,
there.
And Ramsey was promoted to captain.
Just make a reference to the old Star Trek movies, and they'll have to rescue Captain Ransom from Rura Penthe. That's why
good.
they picked up Carol.
That's actually really good.
I know.
There's some potential in that.
I'd still say in that movie, keep most of the comedy intact.
Yeah, absolutely.
If not all the comedy intact.
Of course, all the comedy intact.
I just love how whenever I talk, my thing has that animation with the saw. No, look at my profile picture.
Mm-hmm. I see your
Because whenever I talk, all right, anyone ever played Doom: The Dark Ages yet?
No. I play Star Trek
so
Online. I don't have a life.
Alright, so basically what this is, it's basically the shield saw from Doom: The Dark Ages.
Okay. I'm kicking
whenever
everybody
I talk,
so I can switch
it has
tunes.
that animation.
But then you have to have the password to get into my computer to see all the stuff that I've got in my computer. I need to do Oh, apparently I haven't done anything on this tune. What?
Oh, that's good.
Done anything? Oh gosh, I have to do Operation Riposte, and I have a Borg TFO. Oh no, the horror.
So it's been a while since I played STO. What did I miss?
When did you stop playing?
I don't know exactly, but all I know is that there's probably some things I've missed.
Well, you might not have missed a lot. That's why I'm asking. Because in terms of content, we've had a few new episodes, but it depends on when you left. This has been a couple of events, so we just are wrapping up or wrapped up the 3rd meta event, but that means you still have time to get the meta event for this year.
Because I also switch between VR games as well.
Episode-wise, I don't know where you left. We've only had like 4 new episodes in the last year. Maybe 3. So mostly new ships and some prizes. Anyone else want to join in for some pew-pew?
I am patching up my game.
Okay. Frost, do you want to join us for some pew-pew?
37%.
Okay.
But yeah, clearly I've missed out. I really gotta get back into the swing of things.
Oh yeah, I see you, Frost. No worries. I did indeed, not knowing you did not have to give that to me, but I will add that to the giveaway for the summer party, which we are going to do the first weekend of Ryza, which we still don't know what that's going to be. Probably middle of July, so in about 2 months. And the
Any
question
news on
is,
the ship?
on which ship? Oh, what it's
The
going to
Ryza
be?
ship?
No. I've seen a lot of chatter about it, but nobody's saying anything definitive.
Well, yeah. The summer event, winter event are probably one of the few times. What two of the 4 events that pretty much any tune you
Yeah.
have to run.
Yeah, those are the big fun events. It's a
Uh,
frost.
the other 2 events are the anniversary and the first contact day
Yeah,
event.
which really means we
Yeah.
have winter, first anniversary, and first contact all in the first 4 months, and then nothing till summer event, and then nothing till winter event, and we go all over again.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much just like if you like me, I have too much dill to refine on my main tune. So it's like once I complete those events, I'm running those 4 on another tune.
Satalia and Beatty both point out they do the Halloween event too, which is true, and that's fun. Hold up. Next month we have a Friday the 13th, I believe. I wonder if they're going to do the event for Friday the 13th. We do have a Friday the 13th next month.
One of my characters has been on the game for 15 years on June 6th.
Wow. Congrats. That is a long-term character. Does anybody else want to join us for Operation Riposte? Stally says, I'm sad I missed out on the Typhoon event. This is why we do not step away from our computers.
Yeah, June is Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
And the next Friday the 13th is in February.
Really? Wow.
February and then March.
No, 2 in a row? Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
February, March.
Yeah, because
Let's see, and 2026. Well. Oh, good. The next Friday the 13th, that would have been my son's birthday. Let's see, that'd be 27. Is in a leap year, so it doesn't happen for like 10 years before he gets a Friday the 13th birthday again. Sorry, sweetie. Well, I'm going to queue us up here for Operation Riposte.
So, to answer the question that you had on Discord, Mom, I only sleep about 4 hours a night.
That would
So
explain
that's
a
why
lot.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, I have been chastised somewhat brutally by my trainer going, yeah, the only thing you're not doing is sleeping. Maybe if you slept.
What is that sleeping thing you talked about?
Yeah, exactly. Weeboo?
Yep.
So I came home from the gym, fed myself, fed my dogs. We all took a nap. And it's been like 4 hours since I got up and I'm still not awake. This is why I don't like to nap. I like naps, but I'm just, for the rest of the day. Who has
They
joined
made
us?
a tactical error.
Talia has joined us. Well, welcome, Talia.
Tactical error.
Tactical error?
A tactile error. They touch people.
Oh, apparently there's a new Mission Impossible movie out there. Oh, joy.
On the 23rd.
Is there?
I don't care about Tom Cruise.
Nor I. Is Simon Pegg in this one?
Yes.
Oh, I like Simon Pegg. I'll go see him in a movie. And this
And
is
Ving Rhames is in it too.
It is a good excuse to go eat really good popcorn and have a beer.
Mm.
Not that I need an excuse, but
I like
for beer, there's no good excuse to not having it.
yeah, I totally agree with you on that one.
It's like you need a beer, just have it.
Good beer, though. I mean, if you're gonna have beer, have good beer.
I'm hearing background noise.
Me too.
What background noise?
There's like a fan-like sound in the background sometimes. It's just intermittent.
No,
though.
okay, I know I'm doing the fan, but I'm hearing someone talking in someone's background.
Sure it's not the NPC?
That's what I mean. It sounds like an NPC in the background.
I'm not hearing it.
I was hearing it.
Well, you have special ears, Board King.
Because he lives in Utah and there's lots of weird things in Utah.
I was watching TV and the doorbell rang on the TV and the dogs went crazy. I'm like, no, it's just the TV. Then like 2 minutes later, somebody actually came to the door and my dogs were hysterical. They were not happy doggies. And it was a guy going, hi, we're going to be in the neighborhood next week painting houses. And I looked out my front door where the painters' paint supplies and ladders and drop cloths are all around my house. And I looked at him, looked at my house, looked at him, looked at my house. Still wasn't getting it. So I'm like, they just painted it yesterday. I don't think it needs it yet. Mitchell, even his name says, is that a beer? Yay! Question is, which Mitchells, Italia? Joe Don Baker Mitchell? Yep, that's the only Mitchell I ever think of when I hear that name. But I still don't like that movie because that's the one where Joel goes away, and I do not like that.
Joel? Who's Joel?
Joel Robinson.
Don't know who that is.
From MST3K, the first arc. Before he got replaced by Mike.
Mike is weird.
Yeah, but he's really
Something's wrong with
talented.
him.
He's really talented, and it's kind of scary.
He's not talented in the show.
Well,
He's just very off-putting. There's something wrong with him.
he's from Minnesota. Come on.
Well, that's not a good thing.
Oh, no. Trexpert 1, don't ever apologize. 2, always take care of yourself. You eat, you take care of yourself, you don't get the shakies. It's not good.
The shakies?
Yeah. I don't know about a lot of people, but Trexpert says, sorry I disappeared. I forgot to have lunch and I was getting weird vision and shaky hands. Yeah, no, I get that too.
You have to take care of yourself before anything else.
Yep, absolutely. And you do
I'm
not have
heading
to
to-
apologize to us, as long as you come back.
I'm heading to the planet.
Okay. Yeah, well, hey, my son's still learning it, and he's 37. We're going to have those chats every now and then. Of course, he has to have the same chats with me, so I guess it's just fair. Remember, always put on your face air mask first before you try to help anybody else. Yes, go lie down. Lie down first, get yourself nice and steady, and worry about the shower later.
I don't have a face mask.
Like in an airplane. When it
I don't have a
decompresses.
face mask.
I have alcohol. Does that help?
No,
Actually, it always helps.
Yeah, it
no,
does.
it really doesn't. I
Especially
can
if you
get
drink a
for
whole
my
bottle
friend.
in one day.
Except
that's
New
not
Year's
healthy.
Eve. New Year's Eve, I will drink a bottle of champagne over the course of the evening.
I drank a whole bottle of UV Blue vodka for Christmas.
That's
how much?
tough.
How big of a bottle?
750 milliliters.
That small?
That's a normal size.
Oh my
No,
god.
that's small.
No, that's normal.
Okay, can we not brag about being alcoholics? Because I've been one for over 20 years, and I'm not ever happy about it.
normal size is 1.5 liters.
Oh Lord.
Frost, I live in Utah. Okay.
Okay, I'm quite
got-
aware of that.
And I have no life here in Utah, so.
I have no life either. Except for this. This is life. You know, it's not victory is life, stow is life.
Besides, it's not like I drink like every single day of my life. I'm not that much of an alcoholic. I just drink on special occasions, like
Fun days.
this weekend.
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
It's Sunday.
No, it'll be Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I can only drink Sunday, Monday because I had to be sober for Tuesday, so I'll work on Wednesday.
When I was working at the hospital, I had a policy of never drinking within 24 hours of having to be in the office. Because, you know, if you're going to do things where people might die if you screw up, being stone cold sober is absolutely essential. And then I wound up being on call 24/7, so basically didn't have anything to drink for 4 years.
Well, I struggle with my
Well, you
sobriety
die,
every day.
missile.
Say that again?
I struggle with my sobriety every day. So it doesn't matter if it's 20 years, doesn't matter if it's 20 seconds, I still want to drink.
It's interesting because I have, you know, there are days I want to have a drink specifically because I want to have a drink, but it's never a need, not an overwhelming need. It's just a, hey, I could go home and have a beer. Or not. Stally says, saw a target, saw a Graz go after it, didn't bother going for it. Yep.
The Grozinator.
The Grozinator, yeah, there we go. You know, what's weird, Frost, is that I come from a family with alcohol and other addiction issues, so if there's a genetic component, and I'm pretty sure there is, I think it passed me by.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, all I know from my family history is that I'm related to Jehovah's Witnesses and Mormons, so not a lot of alcohol to really choose from.
Yeah.
But I'm an alcoholic, and that's not good. Not a good thing. So
Like
I
said,
have to
don't
do
know
what
if it's an environmental thing, if it's a genetic thing, or what. Tally says I'm allergic to alcohol. Interestingly, my son's roommate is also allergic to alcohol. Even in really small quantities, like if I'm putting in almond extract or vanilla extract in some of the foods.
Do your friends break out in handcuffs?
Break out in
I
handcuffs.
break out of handcuffs every time. I used
couldn't
to
resist that joke.
when I was doing my internships when I was senior year, I worked with the Metropolitan Police Department, and I got arrested 6 times for public intoxication.
Wow.
And I worked with these people every day, so they knew me very, very well. But technically, it wasn't. I mean, public intoxication is a misdemeanor, so they can't fire you for that. So it was awkward,
I would
to say the
imagine.
least.
I don't think I've ever been drunk publicly. Like, I don't think I just purposely get drunk and then go out and about. I usually just stay at home.
Not that smart.
When I was 20, I went out on Christmas Eve with my eventual husband. And had one too many, and will never do that again because that made for a really miserable Christmas day because I still had to go home, cook food, drive 150 miles to my grandmother's, I got there and my dad took
You
one
don't
look
live
at
close
me.
to anybody, do you?
Yeah, I used to live like 10 miles from my parents. But we went out there, and my dad, who'd already gone out with my mom like 2 days earlier, took one look at me and said, "I'm driving you home." His excuse for not having to deal with being there.
Yeah. I wish I had those excuses. I made the mistake of going home for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you're a brave man.
That was a mistake.
Brave or foolhardy, I'm not sure
Holy
which.
cow.
I don't even want to deal with my family for any holidays.
Well, my family's threatening to kill me, so imagine how good that went on.
That
It's
makes
not
for a
a-
really fun holiday.
My family wanted me to walk in the middle of 30-degree below weather while it was snowing to go home and walk home instead of invite me to Thanksgiving dinner.
You can come to Thanksgiving with us. We'd be happy to have you here.
That's why I spend holidays alone.
Yeah, holidays are ways of celebrating dead pagans. Every single one.
For me, it's a way of celebrating a dead turkey. And Christmas is the dead cow. So much happiness for us, not so much for the cows and the turkeys.
Or the pagans.
Or the pagans, yeah. Started feeling bad about the turkeys and the cows. Not so bad that I'm not going to do roast turkey or roast beef, but you know, I still feel bad.
Nobody feels bad for the pigs because they all love bacon.
Yeah, really. In fact, speaking of bacon, just before I started the show, I was watching B. Dylan Hollis, and he was making bacon fat chocolate chip cookies, where you replace the butter with rendered bacon fat.
Yeah, it's an interesting binder.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's slightly salty, slightly smoky.
How do you...
Deliciousness.
But
mostly bacon.
I mean, I can understand it. I mean, it just seemed like that would... There's an awful lot of calories in that.
Yeah, there would be.
Very, very high calorie binder.
But I'm thinking the recipe originally probably came out of, you know, farm times.
Yeah.
When you might not have butter, but you probably had bacon. Because bacon doesn't need refrigeration. Yeah, well, this
but I mean,
one was...
it's like an 800 calorie cookie.
Yeah.
It just seems rather extreme.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure you don't eat a bunch of them. But you're happy for the ones you get.
I don't think it comes from like farms. I just think somebody really likes their bacon and decided to make a bacon recipe book.
I was talking to somebody about bacon earlier. It says you need 6 strips of bacon, so we both agreed you start with 12 strips of bacon. And then you cook 12 strips, you eat 6 strips, and you have 6 left over for the recipe. Isn't that the way it works with bacon?
That's pretty much
No. You
buy
make
24
12.
strips of bacon.
Yeah, you make 12, you eat 6 of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you realize, oh crap, I need more. You make another 12.
The dreadnought go boom.
No, the dreadnought does not go boom. The dreadnought just gets caught. Grilled cheese with bacon. Yes, Natalia, that is very good. Somebody once said, well, what do you do with leftover bacon? And I think it was still living here.
There is no left.
Yeah, exactly. And we both had that reaction of, what leftover bacon?
Me personally, I don't like bacon.
To snack on during the movie.
That's right. That's okay.
What the hell is wrong with you?
No, that's fine.
like
If he does
bacon.
not like bacon, that just means there's more for us. You know, you have to keep that in perspective.
See, I'm more of like the sausage patty person.
Oh, sausage is good too.
Still pork.
I personally don't like sausage. It
wrong.
costs too much.
Well, see, I do my
There's still
sausage.
more for me then.
I eat my sausage patties differently. I'll pour like maple syrup on top of them.
Oh God, that's so good, isn't it? They actually make
Yeah.
maple flavored sausage here.
No, that's not good.
Yes,
I don't know
it
what's
is.
wrong with you people. I don't
So-
like the sweet and savory thing, and I was a cook for a while.
The best is bacon pancakes with maple syrup.
Nope. That's gross. People are diseased.
Well, there's a lot of places that make
making those.
donuts with a maple glaze and then a strip of bacon on top of it.
I haven't had bread in probably 2.5 years, and that includes donuts. I don't even remember what it tastes like.
That's okay. All the more for me.
You can have all mine.
Would you guys like to do a Borg TFO with me?
Sure.
Do we
I
have
have to do something where I do physical ground damage, so yes.
What?
That would be acceptable.
Do we want to do a Borg ground one, everybody?
I think I need a ground character for that though.
Oh, you don't have a ground
ground
character?
Well, I mean I do, but I don't. Something that does physical damage, and I don't know that this character does physical
Fine,
damage.
we're doing space then.
Fine.
Fine. Yes.
No, wait, that
What?
doesn't help me.
I know it doesn't help you. But the
that's
thing is,
not
you
very
have to figure
nice.
out what you need for physical ground, and then we can go do something for physical ground.
No, I can do physical ground.
You,
It's just,
you just said you didn't have physical ground. And you didn't have...
I was reading.
No, we don't do that, do we? No, we don't want that one. I love that one, Born.
Read? What's this word read?
I'm sorry.
We're
I
gonna
can
do.
understand why that was confusing.
We're gonna do
Riad,
into the
Riad.
hive. So get your
Okay, I
ground
can
stuff.
be okay with that.
Hang on, I need to make sure I've got a phaser. So I need that plasma. Blah blah blah. Do I not have a phaser? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I got a phaser. Okay, we're gonna do into the hive for our Borg TFO, just for a little variety here. Satalia says, "Kick me." Satalia.
Not in the face. Not in the face.
It's a Badgey thing.
Is it?
Yeah. Badgey and the Borg is a fine combination.
I like your quote
I have
from,
Badgey. I
on
just don't
Blazing
have it
Saddles.
on this character, and I don't remember where they are.
I like your quote
have
from Blazing
Badgey.
Saddles, Frost.
What?
I like your quote from Blazing Saddles.
What is my quote from Blazing Saddles?
Not in the face, not in the face.
Oh, I didn't know that was from Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, because he was like, not in the face, not in the face. So he punches him in the gut.
I have Badgey. I know I do. Where is it?
Badgey is with us always. Oh, sorry.
In Star Wars, when the droid said not in the face, Wrecker still just smacked him in the face.
Musin,
Wait, what?
invite has been sent.
Have you guys been watching Andor?
No, I have not.
No.
I was so impressed, so incredibly impressed with the latest few episodes of Andor. It was so well done, in my opinion.
I've heard
Yeah,
good
but-
things about it. I just haven't gotten around to watching it.
The last person who said they were impressed with the show was impressed by the Acolyte.
No, I didn't like the Acolyte at all.
No, but the last person who told me oh, this is such a good Star Wars show was praising the Acolyte.
We will.
Oh, it didn't impress me, the Star Wars part of it.
We will.
It's just yes, I got it.
Weird.
It was the fact that they actually took the time to do some good writing and have some real consequences to their actions.
We're not talking
That hasn't happened in the Star Wars thing.
Okay.
But it happened in this one, and the characters actually had consequences to their actions, which is, in my opinion, fantastic. You don't see that in anything anymore.
So Talia says, would you like to know more about our Lord and Savior Badgey?
I tried trying to look for mine. Where is it?
I'm sorry, Moopsy is my Lord and Savior.
Where is my Badgey? I have him. I just don't know where it is.
Hail, Moopsy.
Is he on another character, Frost?
That's interesting. We got kicked.
I know I have it
Oh,
on
no, we got approved.
on
There it goes.
Shia, but I don't. I could have sworn I got it as part of the.
Oh Lord.
My brain just did something.
One would hope.
Yeah, no, it combined in my head Moopsy with something else.
Yeah, I've got a very powerful physical damage thing on this character, and I had forgotten about it because the gravity pull device
Mm-hmm.
does a lot of physical damage.
Yes, it does.
All glory to the Hypno Moopsy.
That's terrifying. And I mean, you pair that alongside the Hurricane Wave device, I have no problem reaching the number that I need. Open sesame! No, tell me what to do. That's a green bad floor. That's called a green bad floor. I killed him dead.
It's the best way. Yep.
Would you rather
No,
you
standing
kill
on
him
the green.
alive?
Yes, I want to kill them alive. That's kind of dead. Everybody pet their rainbow tribble.
I don't have a rainbow triple on this too.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yes, it is, and it's stupid too, because it's not like I don't have enough Walnut favors to get myself a few of them.
Why haven't you looked whatever the favors are?
Walnut favors? If you need some, I certainly have a few. Just a few, though.
No, I'm sure I have like 20.
Last
Hope you
count,
don't
I have
come on, Gary.
149,000.
That's inexcusable.
I know, it's just ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous that I have that many.
Let's see, I have 25. That's all I have.
Yes, but I'm very serious about my Ryza.
I am not.
Everybody's get closer together. We're gonna do a group photo. Come on, closer together. No, that's not closer together. That's actually kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
What if we don't want to be close together?
You want to be closer together.
I separated.
Don't get an option. We will be closer together whether we want to or not. I'd rather pet Karen Gillan. Okie dokie.
Yeah, she's hot.
She is.
Especially as Nebula.
Especially
I
as
love her
Amy Pond.
Nebula. Wait, how much is the tribble thing, the rainbow tribble?
It's like 100.
No, 50.
50? It's 50. When we get out of here, I can send you some.
I'm just trying to
Either-
find where the rainbow tribble is.
It should be in the events summer store.
All right. You got a rainbow worm,
Hello.
rainbow caracal, and
No!
rainbow tribble.
Don't target me. I don't identify as targetable.
What do you identify as?
Not targetable.
Whoever set that off, they still haven't left here.
I'm being oppressed.
Very Monty Python, thank you.
Hi, friend. Oh, he fell over and he died before I could kill him. That's disappointing.
Well, that's probably why he died and fell over, because you were trying to kill him.
Terrified of me.
I think he died and fell over after you killed him.
Nope, you're not allowed to not die. Your stubborn refusal to expire is pissing me out.
Are there any tribbles in the winter event? Area?
Yeah, there's a winter tribble.
Yeah, there's a cryo tribble. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but you have to feed it one of those things.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like
That you buy?
to buy.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get that cryo tribble right now. Anyway,
I'd give you some, but they're not giveawayable once you've made them.
No, I mean I have plenty of those. I have
They're free the first time.
I have 1, 2, 3, 65. Nope, that's comic cocktails. I have 27 Defari snow tubers.
Oh, you can
I'm
feed
running
them
down here and I'm backing up, and everybody get closer together for the group photo.
No.
See, you guys are no fun.
Oh, I'm not even on the map. I'm just.
I got my very rare. And you guys are just so very helpful. I appreciate it.
I'm shooting people. I'm busy.
You were a heavy tech. I'm disappointed.
Thank you.
Kind of tactical Borg are you? An hour outfit you running here, Queen?
Great. Now I want
Ooh,
chocolate
sweeping
chip
strike.
cookie. Thank you. Thank you. I want chocolate chip cookies now.
Da-da-da-da. Everybody smile for the birdie. No one's smiling.
I'm smiling.
Not
I'm
you.
not.
Because you can't see it because my gun's in the way. I wonder if Badgey will go after the queen. Yeah!
does whatever he
Yeah!
wants to
That's
do.
what it should be. Badgey and the queen.
Queen's having a really bad day.
She is having a terrible day there. Woohoo! Good work, Badgey. I liked her expression.
All the badgies.
Oh, someone named their ship the USS Wolf 359.
Not a surprise.
Well, my Klingon named it the ship. I named my Klingon ship the IKS Rurapente.
What is that thing going through her neck?
Maybe it's
Really bad plastic surgery.
maybe it's a ring.
No, this is bad. That's bad. That was cheating.
What was cheating? Did you get
I
on-
couldn't get out of the green thing, and it put me in another green thing. That was cheating.
Hey, it could be worse.
The game?
Should have happened to you.
No.
It threw the queen off the map once, and we couldn't end it.
I did it again.
There is a little teeny
game
tiny
cheats?
notch.
I think we just did. I don't think you understand what this whole defeat thing is.
Oops, do not move into the green square, Mom. I liked even her head was getting attacked by a Badgey. So Talia is singing all the single badgies, all the single badgies. If you like it, you should put a knife through it.
Wow.
Very well done, Satalia. We need to put that one to music.
Wait, we're receiving a signal. Return to your vessel at once.
Back to my ship. Yay. Yay! I'm going to call it a night here.
survived.
Let's go raid somebody.
Somebody.
Which night are you going to call it, Mom?
I'm going to call it Tuesday night. I might be on tomorrow. I might not be on tomorrow. It all depends on the
I
painters.
know I
and-
will not be on tomorrow because I will be.
Well,
I'm
the
gonna read.
puppies get so stressed out from the painters, but if they don't come because it's been pouring rain all day, they might not be here tomorrow. We don't know. Let's see. Klingon Pop Warriors doing Star Trek and Mass Effect Night. That's interesting. Dark Viper Knight is doing Star Trek Online. Tiberius 2187 is doing Starfleet Command. A little different. Who else is out there?
I have only I only have clean
Craft
popcorn.
of the Dork Side. They call me Steampunk. And Wolfpuck 666. DT Heli Repeat and Gaming Now Live Klingon Pop Warrior. Lots of them. DT Heli, if I remember right, is running on Xbox or something. Let me just see. Or not on at the moment. Okay.
Yeah, the other one I have is Clean Pop Warrior.
Well, we do KPW. Do you want to set it up or you want me to run it?
I got it.
Okay. So we're going to go raid Klingon Pop Warrior, everybody. If you haven't given her a love yet, give her love. We will be on tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to do stuff. You know, technical term, stuff.
What?
And maybe tomorrow night. We don't know. Moogie! Yeah, Moogie!
Moopsy.
Is the raid going?
Yep, let's go.
All right, everyone. Have a great
I will
evening.
make it a threesome.
I will talk to you guys
Do you
later.
even hear yourself?